Want a business you love that pays you well? Want a lifestyle where you can do what you want, when you want? Then you are in the right spot. It's time to overcome online overwhelm with OnlineMasterPlanSeries.com. Here's your host and one of the OMS mentors, Laura Wage.
Heather, this might sound kind of strange given what we do for a living, but I would like you for a moment to completely take social media out of the equation and pretend it doesn't exist. That being the case, what is a different avenue that you use and that you recommend for other people to use who want to grow their list and expand their presence?
There's actually so many things you can do. Where do I start? So let's start with video. So, you can do an online sort of TV show and utilize YouTube, which, does that count as social media?
No,
It does.
I don't think it really does, because I think there's a lot of people that actually don't use YouTube because they're intimidated by it. They're intimidated at the thought of creating their own video.
Yeah, and I use it more as a library resource, I suppose, is the way I'm referencing this, is because you just create a video, pop it in there, and then people are already going in there to look for stuff. So it's almost like it's the second largest search engine. So it's a place for you to stick content to be found. And, you can do video on your webcam, on your phone. You can set up a studio in your home, whatever. There's so many beautiful ways of creating it. And there's interview styles, there's online sort of TV banter styles. But that's one thing you can definitely do. Another thing is podcasting, just like what we're doing here. Podcasting is brilliant, and it is something that allows you to not only, you can give banter, but you can also reach out and do interviews. And podcasting is a great tool to also look beyond your own industry. It allows you to reach outwards to discover what else is going on. I often say, you can get some of the best ideas by looking at other industries instead of your own. So podcasting is not just reserved, I suppose, for asking questions in your own space. You can go outwards and get interviews from people just in general, which is a great way to lift your brand and also promote yourself to other external industries and get leads that way. Because, of course, every podcast can have a call to action to send people back to a website. So you're also tapping into a huge, huge resource on iTunes and all these different podcasting platforms. And then you're basically taking these listeners into your own database that way. Blogging and the whole blogging newsletter model, where you do great articles on your website and then you can send that out to your email list via a newsletter. And here's another one for you: live events. We've spoken about this before in other episodes. It's definitely something that I think is very, very, very valuable. I know you agree. Live events allow you to get out into the marketplace and meet people. And when you meet somebody face to face, you build a certain level of trust that you can't very easily in the same way online.
Yeah, I hate to share something negative on a call, but it's something that people should be aware of. It is absolutely so imperative that you have extra, list building activities outside of social media. I have a client who their entire focus has been Facebook, and they really built up a great following on Facebook. And then they did something that violated Facebook's terms of service, and their Facebook account was shut down.
You actually know somebody that happened to.
Yes.
Oh boy.
And that was the sole method that they had for driving their business. Now, when their Facebook page was shut down, when their account was shut down, think about what that means. That means you cannot do ads because your Facebook ads are attached to your Facebook account. They no longer had access to all of the people that had liked them. It just was so debilitating that it just goes back to the old adage, don't put all your eggs in one basket. And I think, part of the reason I wanted to bring this question up to the OMS mentors, and I'm so glad that you shared as much as you did, is that it is important that you remember to spread yourself. Don't spread yourself thin, but spread yourself intelligently so that if any one basket is taken away, you still have others to help your business survive.
You want to own your leads. You want to own your space. And the beautiful thing about, even though I mentioned YouTube, those videos are yours. No one can take those away from you. You know, you can put them in multiple places. Same with the podcast. You can put them in multiple places. So the things that I'm suggesting are in different areas. So if one thing goes under, you have, you know, lots of other places to put them. And I think the key thing here is a lot of people get hung up on social media as being the, you know, the ultimate thing to drive your business, when actually it's just a tool. It's one of many tools that you use. And yes, it's very important. It works very well, but it's not, you know, the ultimate thing that you need to use in your business.
That's it for this episode. Don't let your next promising idea stop dead in its tracks because your overwhelm gets in the way. You need our free tips. Head on over to overcomeonlineoverwhelm.com now.